Hey guys, I'm Florian and today we talk about Halo Infinite in local multiplayer, a feature that officially doesn't even exist on PC, but we make it work anyway. Easy and simple and entirely free to play. Let's go! Before we dive in, this guide builds up on my standard Nucleus Coop setup. So make sure you got the baseline covered first so that you're ready for the Halo specific steps we are about to do next.
To start off, I recommend to create an entirely new Steam account because of several reasons. First, the game handler instructions recommend to do so. Second, we will connect to online Microsoft accounts. And third, I heavily prefer to stay as secure as possible, so I don't like risking a Halo ban on my main Steam account. So log in with your new account and search for Halo Infinite in the Steam store. Then scroll down and add the game to your Steam account. It's completely free. I already did that, as you can see in my library. Then download the game and once finished, close the Steam interface. But make sure that Steam is still running in the back. Then open Nucleus Coop and select the game on the left. Then turn on your gamepads and press some buttons to make them appear. And split your screen in half. Then assign the players and click on Next. Now select your FPS cap. I like to play with 60 and hit play. The Bing indicates that the first instance launches now. At my first launch, I had this message popping up telling me that the driver was blocked from loading. Just click on Don't show this message again and close the pop-up. The game doesn't need this driver to work in split screen. Another pop-up will appear telling you that the game is already running. We know that's intended, so just click on Proceed. On your very first start, these loading bars will be quite slow because each game instance needs to build a shader cache first, which might need a couple of minutes, but afterwards it will be super fast. Now press any button to open up the menu. And here's an important part. After a few seconds, the game will display that the gameplay is deactivated because the anti-cheat is not running. This again is intended because we don't want to play online, we just want to play locally with our friends. So just hit OK and follow along. Right now, both instances are using the same Microsoft account, and here I highly recommend again to create some throwaway accounts to not risk a ban with your main account. My top player is already using a dummy account, but the second player needs to log in with a separate fake account as well. So press Start. And then press the X button to log out and hit Confirm. Press the A button again and you will be prompted with a new login window. Use your mouse to log in. If you can't see the pointer, just briefly hit the Windows key and then select the instance and the mouse will appear again. Next, I needed to enter a security code which was sent to my fake mail address. Just do that and proceed. Click on Let's Go and we are back on track. Now we are using different Microsoft accounts.
In between, fun fact, 94% of the viewers aren't subscribed. If you enjoy this channel, help me get to 1K this year.
And now it's time to create a lobby. Navigate to Custom Games and create a match. This takes a minute, but once you're in the lobby, go into the server settings and select your computer. And now we are successfully connected. Player 1 can set up the game to your likings now, but there's one more feature I would like to highlight in the mode editor. There you also have the possibility to add bots as well, which is super cool because if you're just 2 or 3 players and you want to have more action in-game, you can add a few here. Okay, and now it's time to start the game. And here we go, guys! I know the overall setup is a little cumbersome, especially because each player needs to create a dummy account first, and then each instance needs to log in one after another. Also the menus take some time to load, but after 5 minutes of setup, you have one of the best local multiplayer shooting games in existence. And it's entirely free to play. In my subjective opinion, there is no more we could ask for. And now, it's time to enjoy some gaming. Have fun, guys! And see you in the next one.